happening right now. We have a full-blown fall starting, and it is so unusual here in Michigan because we have been having very warm days, but we cannot fool the nature. It will be important later in the video. We cannot fool the nature. It is fall, it is absolutely fall, and the leaves are falling. It's so beautiful to see the weather change. Hi Shari, welcome. Look behind me, the trees are changing colors. It's the earliest I remember the trees would change colors. We had a very cold beginning of September, so the trees are changing colors, and today it was so very hot. I stayed inside because it was so hot, since if I cannot go to the forest or cannot go to the lake, I don't like be sweating. So I had to hide from the heat. And tonight we have just a light-hearted topic. We have so much going on, so much stress. This is actually inspired by one of the best channels on the internet that I highly recommend you to watch, called The Body Language Guy. He just posted a video about actually the debate about Bridget Macron and Candace, whether Candace gonna win this lawsuit. And it was very funny because they were asking about I think Bridget Macron will be presenting photos and some tests proving that she's a woman. And it's honestly very funny because there is just one test you need to do to prove you're a man or a woman. That's it. You cannot fool the nature. I don't have idols. I don't subscribe to everything that people subscribe. I don't have like idealization of any personalities. But this is where Candace Owens is absolutely right. Because if you have any observation skills, any intuition, any logic, you know that this is you cannot fool the nature. You just cannot you cannot fool the nature. Like even right now, I was giving you an example. It's a full time here in Midwest, and even though we've been having unusually hot days, but leaves are falling, and it's quite beautiful actually. And I wanted to take you with me for a walk. I remember today is a very light-hearted topic. We're just laughing. I'm tired. I need the laughter. Maybe you need the laughter too. So let me know your theories. Do you think Brigitte Macron is a wife or a husband? What do you think? I hope my connection will stay on, because I used to record so many videos walking. I don't even remember how many hundreds of videos I recorded when I was walking. It was not a live, it was Sony Handycam. And some of my subscribers reported that they started walking and became healthier. So this is a good side effect. Hello, Russell Klassen, husband. Yes, I agree with you. Where are you from? I like the way you talk. Thank you, James. I'm originally from Eastern Europe. Hi, David. Well, which means she's a husband, right? I'm gonna maybe have one serious thing that I think is important. Oh, deer. Maybe we'll see some deer on the live stream today. I think that actually it is important that they show the truth, simply because when you vote for somebody, you need to know who you're voting for. When people deceive you, when people have one set of values but they're trying to pass for another set of values, that does not deserve respect. Major thing for me that hurts me personally very much is that I can have no respect for anybody who is grooming a child. Okay, 15-year-old is a child. If an old dude in his 40s, because for a 15-year-old, you are a grown adult, you are a mature person, you trying to groom a child, I'm sorry, you deserve no respect. You deserve to go through prosecution process. You definitely do not deserve to be a president. Ever, I don't remember when they started this, but I mean when he became the president. But I remember that when I heard this, that Emmanuel Macron wives is 25 or however many years older, or 30, I don't know how years older. I was like, this is weird. But when I learned that they met when he was 15, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. That's before I've seen them. Ain't no woman marrying a teenager or continuing relationship with a teenager. I know there are older women that like young men for certain pleasures, but ain't no woman in her mind is messing with the teenager. It's too much pain, guys. You don't understand. We can barely deal with with men our age. Women are way ahead of maturity. Women mature 10-15 years ahead of a man. It's kind of getting closer. You have less of a mental gap when you're over 35, 40, 45, 50 years old. You can then be in a relationship with a man who's the same age if he's smart and mature. But before that, you know, when I was in college, I was so good in school because I had no interest in children, in young men my age. I'm like, I don't want to be a mom. Older guy is always interested in younger women. I have no doubts. If I was an older man, I would be inspired and motivated by younger women for sure. I get you. But anyway, so husband to wife, I need to know, what do you think? I already told you my opinion. Yes, Turner, thank you. I cannot stand it too. I mean, seriously, we are joking today, but imagine if you have a child and some person in their 40s is grooming your child. I have no limit of what I think should be done to that person. It's absolutely unacceptable. You know, we can agree or disagree, you know, with people's choices when they're adults, you know, whatever. Oh, look at that sunset. Can you guys see it? So beautiful. You know, you can agree or disagree with choices people make. In the end of the day, it's 18 plus. This is their decision. If it's consensual, right? But when it comes to children, I'm sorry, I have no tolerance for this. And you know, people want to know the truth. So my question is, why they need to see the photos? What kind of photos Bridget Macron can show? There is no photos needed. All you need is a DNA test, a cheek swab. There are only two kinds of chromosomes. There is only one or the other. That's it. I'm gonna sit with you for a moment. Man, it was so beautiful when before I recorded the video. It was windy and the leaves started to fall. It was just so beautiful. Welcome everyone. Thank you, Uvi. Thank you, Turner. Yes, I cannot stand it. It hurts me so much to even think about it. Thank you, Fluff Wizard. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, Jamie. Shari, my darling, thank you for joining. I'm sending you some of the cool air. I know you like the warm winter, but This is so nice. I'm not gonna lie. Eastern European, yes. По качану. Потому что мой канал на английском языке, и у меня англоязычные слушатели. Вот почему. Учи английский, малыш. Hello, darling. Hello, Elsa. Welcome. Hello, Remy. Hey, Amanda. If you are not busy tomorrow, we'll get married. Thank you for the kind offer. Ladies, who is saying that men are no longer proposing? Open a YouTube channel. How many proposals do I get at every live stream? So, ladies, no issues. Getting proposed every 5 minutes or so. If you want to get married, open a YouTube. They already know that I'm from Eastern Europe. They already know where I'm from. So I'm Jalao, Pushalao, don't worry about it. They already know. It's not a secret. Hey gorgeous, I love your channel. I hope you have the most beautiful day. Stay safe. Bless you, watching you from Oklahoma. Amanda, hey Amanda, thank you so much for stopping. Hey Lahoma, I'm sorry, I hope I read your name correctly. Welcome, darling. Thank you, Farsad. Hi, baby, from Puerto Rico. Hello, Puerto Rico. So, what are we voting for? Husband? Is Bridget Macron a husband or a wife? I speak Russian and Ukrainian, both. We're just having fun today. No clue what are you saying, but I like your pearls on your... Oi! Woo! Pearls on your head, thank you. I like them too. Guys, I'm gonna switch off my camera for just a moment. Hey, mosquitoes, aren't you supposed to be retired? I feel like mosquitoes should be retired by now, right? Okay guys, hopefully I didn't lose the connection, but I just needed to. I don't want to turn you upside down. It's gonna feel weird. Okay, I guess we have connection. Okay, nice. Can you guys hear me? I want a wife. No clue what you're saying, but yeah, but you like my pearls. Thank you. Thank you. I like them too. We would make beautiful babies. Yes, I hope you make beautiful babies. That's great. Lahoma says, I love your hair. I thinking about bringing my baby curly hair back. Of course, you got to change and switch. And also, add some flirtation to your image. Yes, I support that. Thank you, CCGB. Okay, if you want to ask me personal questions, I need to know your bank account and I need to receive a transfer. Only then I answer private questions about myself, okay? Because I think it's not fair. All I see is a tiny photo of your dog, but you want to know my private information, so. Your bank account, how much is in there, and a transfer. So then we can talk. I count that people have sense of humor tonight. Veronica, you should have seen one girl on the live. She was a super feminist. She said there should be a girls only island. I actually watched one girl. I really love her personality. She has such a great personality, but she's kind of a feminist and you know, man-hating girl. So I'm stopping watching her now because I don't want that in my field, so to speak. But she been talking about that too, and I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I'm not doing all the hard labor. I don't like being without men, you know. I love certain kinds of women because we can enjoy our things, we can energize each other, we can get into this beautiful things that we can experience by having fun together. But I cannot imagine a life without men in every area of life. So I'm not moving to no island. I understand like the women retreats when women just you know, like meditate, relax, where there is no man, so you don't have to worry about, you know, you can literally walk in your underwear, you just want to chill. That's different. It's same as guys have their time, right? You go hunting, you go fishing, you go reenacting, whatever else you guys like to do. But living on the island without men, no. Absolutely not. I'm married for the beauty, the fame is a bonus. Oh my goodness, well, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Michael. I'll take it as a compliment. But won't take your offer though. Yes, I'm in the United States. Veronica Olsen, you look so good today. I'm almost there. Good for you. Retire mosquitoes. Yes, I thought they were retired for the season. No, I'm in US. Do I have a necklace to match? I have pearl necklace, but without red hearts. I didn't live in France before, but I've been to France before, and I love the architecture. I love the fashion, you know, the classic Chanel fashion. So many things I love about France, but not the left movement, not these, you know, not this Olympic Games starting with trans stuff. You know, I believe in live and let others live, enjoy their life, but I don't think that people need to be forced into certain things and beliefs. And I think that when we vote for somebody, we need to know the truth. Are they really who they are? Because based on people's values, people take action and move in life based on their values. So if we are voting for somebody and we believe they have traditional values, and then it's turned out that they are the opposite of it, so they deceive us, so they will lead the country in the wrong direction, I think it's a big lie, and I'm just tired living in a lie. Honestly, I am tired of it. I think we need to know the truth, and I just find it funny. Okay, guys, question to the chat. What photos do you think Bridget Macron is going to provide? What photos Bridget can possibly provide? Tell me. Okay, gonna make sure we're all decent here. I'm wearing ruffle. I have a little black rose. I don't know. Good morning, Elizabeth. Antonio Viratus Ferreira says you love money, and you don't, Antonio. You live absolutely free in your life, right? You don't, apparently. I don't know about love, but definitely have a lot of respect for it, and definitely have a reciprocity in our relationship. Hey, Stan. Hey, Tucker. I got your email. I'm gonna get back to you. You got to tell me if you want me to coach you, if you just want to. You got to tell me what do you want from me, because I can make a strategy for your channel and I can tell you what that will take. But yes, we'll connect on the email. I would like to help you. I think you have great potential. That photo show you how to do the best through your life? What photo? Veronica is awesome. Nothing is wrong with anything. That thank you, Yoshi. Yoshi, thank you for the kind words. I hope you find the woman of your dreams. Actually, I don't know where you are. All men who are looking for women of your dreams, if you know how to present yourself, send me a letter. Tell about yourself, what you're looking for, who you are. You never know. I might know somebody. Maybe we'll have old-fashioned matchmaker. By the way, I've received David. I've received your letter. I will respond to you shortly. I've received it. YouTube is all I need. Money doesn't matter. I love connecting with people, and I actually think it's a very rewarding thing on its own. And if you get rewarded for it financially, it's a beautiful thing. Nobody's forcing anybody. Yeah, so anyway, guys, I just, I think that it would be amazing. It's going to be very comical to see how this lawsuit will unfold. I'm not idolizing anybody, but I was really afraid for Candace Owens' life because she's really getting on. She has so much passion for it. I don't agree with her on all her issues, and I think we have the right to agree or disagree. I do agree with her on this one, just because as a woman, I know when I see a man in a woman's dress. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but if you watch Bridget Macron, how she goes around, how she walks, how she talks, if you look at her legs, like this, like this legs that only men who never worked out in the day of their life have, and also have like really weird genetics that they are extremely thin, like very, very, very thin. But it's not even that. It's not even her features. It's just I can tell it's a man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And no photos are needed. Absolutely no photos required. There is one DNA test. Once, one and done. One DNA test, all questions answered. That's it. I don't know why they are making this joke as if we grown adults do not understand the test. I mean, what photos they're gonna present? I don't want to see those photos. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? I don't want to see no photos. We need a DNA test, right? We need to know the truth at some point. It would be nice to know the truth. I got your email, Russell, but if you want to sign for a consultation with me, you can. Otherwise, I have whole thousands of videos. So just watch the videos, make your decision, start taking action and what you want. What can I tell you? Yes, Yoshi, I cannot stand the idea of having any kind of relationships with sexual character, any kind of grooming with the children. That makes me actually very, very, very upset because it's illegal, it's damaging, and basically people voted for an old groomer that did this to, I mean, I'm lucky not to have millions of followers followers right now because I can say what I want. Nobody gonna see this video, you know, nobody cares what I say. We're just having fun on this channel. It's a, you know, it's just a hangout. We are just talking. I just, seriously, I wanted to keep it lighthearted, but sometimes it's hard because we are getting lied to. We are getting our trust being betrayed so many times. I am completely against this, 100%. Children are not subject for this kind of activities. I'm sorry, animals, children, and all the other stuff, leave them alone. Leave them alone. No teens and no trans. Yes, I mean, I'm sorry, but you telling us that you are telling us that we are voting. I mean, especially French people are voting for a couple. Okay, I don't mind voting for a couple that have an age gap. Even if a woman older or man older, I don't care. As long as it's a couple, as long as they are what they say they are. We are cool with that. But as we know, it's not this way. It's not fair to people. And unfortunately, you know, all the decisions that are taken, they are based on their views and beliefs. This is where real danger is. And I am, again, I don't see myself applauding to an old man grooming a child. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That actually, yes, it can take me on a spiral here right now. That's why I haven't posted any videos. I probably get canceled so fast. Well, it depends where you live, you know. I've heard that in UK, they are very actually insane. They can actually arrest you, you know, for telling the truth. All right, guys, we are going in the dark. Okay, let's see if I can get a little bit of light. Yeah, so anyway, so husband or wife, I, as a woman, I don't need to see no DNA test. I can see a man. I'm sorry. And I'm sure ladies here, I don't know if you have a strong of intuition, but all you need to do is have your feminine senses, your intuition to see a man when there is one. There is something about being a woman that you cannot fake. I'm sorry. It's just there. You can have any appearance. You can be tall. You can be short. You can be any ethnicity. You can be blonde. You can have dark hair, blue eyes, dark eyes. This is secondary. This is secondary stuff. The first stuff, that's this is all secondary. You know, the most important stuff. It's like when you in touch with your senses, you can see the lie. You can see it. Last year in UK, there were 12,000 social media post arrests. Yeah, that's insane. Social media post arrest. Wow. Yeah, so there is a freedom. Free speech is really non-existent in UK. I think it's insane. I just want to tell you guys, I spent so many years consulting men who, if a lot of you following me just now, but I spent years consulting men, helping them understand female nature, female mind, understand women who are a bit more traditional, a bit more conservative, because I'm originally from Eastern Europe. I was born in Kiev, Ukraine, and I found that gift that I can really help. I cannot tell a man how to be a man, right? I cannot do that. I'm not a man. I cannot coach a man how to be masculine. But I can decode certain women desires, behaviors, something that a woman want, wish, and many men who watched my channel at the time. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, just had a mosquito flying into my eye. Wow. Many men that at the time when I was doing extensive coaching, they were very grateful, but when they were meeting those women, they were drawn to the femininity, to their character, to their allure, so to speak. They were drawn to those, drawn, I don't know, DRAWN, drawn. That's the best I can say. They were not doubtful, you know. Veronica, I don't know, I might be dating a man. No, there was none of that, okay? Stan is saying that Mrs. Macron has an Adam's apple too. Wow, how unusual for a lady. Yoshi B says that's what I'm drawn to. Yes, I haven't seen you on my channel. Feel free to reach out to me if you want to share a little bit about you. Maybe I will have somebody, because I have my Eastern European ladies circle here, and you know, I don't really advertise this, but never know. It's nice to meet people through people. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at a butterfly. Wait, is it a butterfly or a moth? Oh my god, no, I think it's a moth. Go to sleep, I'm afraid of you. I thought it was a monarch. No, I think monarchs are asleep by now. It was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Yes, exactly. Guys, here is the thing, you know, when you are over 18 and you choose to be in a homosexual relationship, we live in the times where you can be in a relationship, but it must be consensual. I don't really support that lifestyle, but if nobody going to prosecute you if you want to be in a homosexual relationship, nobody is hating you, but please don't convince us to follow that, okay? We don't want to follow that. I'm sorry. I'm from Texas, BTW. I'm not sure if that's too far, but yes. Well, you know, nothing is far when you're in love. Maybach AA says, are you trying to get your citizenship here in US? I'm a US citizen, illegal. I have been a US citizen longer than you are alive. I'm kidding, not really, but I have been a US citizen, and I actually applied very late. I was actually not sure about some things because I had other perspectives, but I came here respecting the law, and I got my citizenship very easily. Yeah, offer yourself a chance. Offer yourself a chance, and don't look a fool on a video. Thanks, Alan. Yes, I'm not offering you guys anything personally from me, but what I'm telling you is that I have some friends. I have some friends that are still in Eastern Europe and would like to meet a man and maybe move here. Because, you know, we have a crisis right now. Men are at war, and women still want to find their happiness. Some of them were single to begin with, or some of them are divorced. Some of them had to leave their home and they live in Europe. So I have a number of friends that are considering. They just want to meet. They don't necessarily care where the man lives, as long as, you know, there is safety and security. They just want to have support, and they want. Oh my God, no! They want to have family. Okay, guys, you need to know one thing about me. I'm afraid of bugs. Except for butterflies. I'm not afraid of butterflies, but I'm afraid of bugs. Bugs are scary. No, they're not on Tinder, I can guarantee you that. Glad to see you, Veronica, going out for the evening. Beautiful. Good for you. Good for you, David. Enjoy your night. Thank you for stopping by. We're not really discussing anything serious. Maybach says, they want a good man with money. What does any foreigner want from America? Well, show me a woman that wants a man without resources. Show me a woman that agrees to be with a man that does not provide and protect. What is the point of that man? I'm sorry. There is no point. You don't want to be with a woman that is not attractive, not beautiful, not whatever you want. It's as old as the world, you know. Men want beauty and femininity, and women want safety and resources. There is nothing controversial about it. It couldn't be more natural. Yes, Elsa, don't even tell me about it. It's very, very sad. I'm trying not to think about it today. But even with men, before they went to the war, we have more women than men. So a lot of young, beautiful women, and women of all ages, not only young women, but all 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, a lot of single women even before the war, because we have more men than women. Well, VBH, it's up to the man and the woman to find themselves a good match. Okay, no, no flies, please. It's up to the men and women to find a good match, and the only women that don't want a man who is a provider, who is a protector, are women that have no standards. They just sleep around and they don't care who that is, you know. I mean, I know women personally that compromised when they got married, or they didn't even get married, and they compromised, who slept around, who got children, and their life is a suffering. There is no joy of being a mother when you have incredible bills, when you cannot support yourself, when your child is struggling, when you cannot, you know, go to like any events, you know, when you cannot support your child. I mean, it's not fun, you know. It's not fun when you cannot do anything because you have no protection, you have no shoulder, you have no savings, you have no home, you have no papers. I've been to college. I've seen how some ladies they decide to just nobody teaches them to be selective and choose a man that is gonna be there. So it's the worst when a woman have no requirements. This is gonna be my next video. When a woman have no requirements, this is where you need to be scared. If a woman says, I don't care if you're married, I don't care if you're broke, I don't care if you don't have a home, I don't care if you want to sleep with other women. When a woman have no requirements of entry, this is where you need to be alert. Both men and women are hypergamous, both. And there is nothing wrong with it. A woman is hypergamous in terms of finance, security, and protection, and a man is hypergamous because a man is hypergamous because he wants to get with the most beautiful woman that he can get to him, and have the most beautiful, smart, healthy children. He doesn't want to have children with a woman that has bad genetics, that is not attractive, not what he wants, because he wants her, a beautiful young woman, to procreate. So both are trying to get ahead. Nothing wrong with it at all. I have never said a single bad word about American women in general. I talk about American culture and what it does to women and how it takes away women's beauty. I talk about that a lot, yes. Because I don't think any 23-year-old woman should have green hair, tattoos, and piercings and destroy her skin, her glow, her health, and waste her life. Yep. But I'm saying this out of love. I'm saying it out of love. I want to see beautiful, vibrant women. I'm tired of being the only woman wearing a dress, the only woman, wearing earrings, the only woman wearing heels, the only woman smiling, the only woman without tattoos. I mean, in the group, not in general, not in the world. But, when I go to social gatherings, I'm tired of it. I wanted to see women with natural hair color. I want to see women with beautiful skin. So I want ladies to realize, I really don't have to do this just because it's trending, just because it's fashionable. I should respect myself. I should value myself. I should let a man say, no, I would like to get to know him. I would like him to get to know my father. I would like us to get to know each other before we start a relationship, and not any relationship, but get engaged and get married. That's how a good society is built. Women don't understand how much they're hurting themselves. So I'm for both men and women to win. And I cannot stand the channels that entice men against women and call all women one thing. And then the women's channel that tells how lame men are and how much better we're gonna be without men. Nope, we're not gonna be better without men. It's so interesting because it's such a simple system. It was created for two elements. Two elements birth something beautiful. It always takes masculine and feminine. So it's not one without the other. A woman cannot truly be feminine without men's security and safety. I mean, she can in some aspects, but in general, she cannot be fully feminine. And a man cannot get love, femininity, inspiration from other men. They can get motivation from other men, but you're not gonna cuddle with another man unless you are of a non-traditional orientation. Привет, Александр. Добро пожаловать. Hello, John. Alright, guys, a few more minutes and I gotta go. I'm spoiling you today with 2 lives in one day. But you know, I decided I will do it while I can. The things might change soon. I still will be posting content, but I will do things while I can. Sometimes I have the desire to do something. I don't quite know why, but it's just there, and so I follow it. I'm doing great, Frankie. Thank you. Thank you, Lahoma. Thank you, Elsa. Thank you, Yoshi. Now you make me feel bad. I was trolling. You actually speak the truth. Well, it's okay. Sometimes it's worth it to listen before you make judgments. So I hope you consider that next time. Thank you, CCGB. Thank you, Sherry. You're the best mod ever. Yes, I really wish that I would have come maybe 30 minutes prior, because it was so beautiful when I left my car. It was like a wind and it was picking up the leaves. It was like in a fairy tale, you know, like in the movie, in a fairy tale, when it just was like fall is here. It was so theatrical, so beautiful. But I was busy. I had to block out the time to take care of some things. Thank you so much. I would love to have new followers. I'm so excited about the channel growing again. So you are very welcome to join and see if you feel good here. Nose ring. Yeah, ladies, please don't get a nose ring. I know ladies are listening to me. I look at my stats. It's like 95% men right now. But I know there are ladies as well. Ladies, don't do that. You don't need no nose ring. I have this conviction that when ladies colors their hair in a weird way, getting the nose rings and tattoos, I think that they're also asking for abuse from men, because men know that something is wrong with this woman, and I'm gonna take advantage of her. You are beautiful and I wish the best for you, but don't get caught up in the culture here. It will turn you bad. I've been living here for 17 years, so nothing could turn me anyway. I've been living here for since 2008, so I don't think you have to worry about me. Thank you, Rui. Muchas gracias. I appreciate this, Yoshi B. Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna be making some more into-depth content on emotional intelligence, on polarity between men and women and how to naturally restore it. Because system, there are two elements of the system. There is no other way. You cannot just work on one element. There are two elements. We have such a beautiful, cool night. It's my favorite time of the year when it cools off. Uh, Thank you so much, guys, for the ladies and gentlemen, I should say, not guys, ladies and gentlemen. But I appreciate your concern, my bach. Don't worry about it. If I didn't change in 17 years, I probably won't change further. I've been hurt a lot, so I'm not in touch with my emotional side. I know it's there, but it doesn't come out very much. Well, this is something for you to work on, because it's impossible to build anything if you embracing your traumas. I know what you mean. We all been there this way or another, but there is no point even talking about wife or relationships till you kind of heal and get in a good state of mind. You have to get in a good state of mind before you can invite somebody else with you. There are many ways to achieve that, harmony, peace, releasing all the excess, all the hard feelings, all the pain. Believe me, most people who have not married very young and staying in a marriage have painful experiences. But, there is a time to turn things around. Thank you for everyone who subscribed, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Really deeply appreciate it, because I love seeing my channel growing, and I see it as a beautiful opportunity to, have a platform for both men and women. We cannot live without each other. That's just the truth. It's probably a wall I put up to protect myself, but I know to find love you have to be vulnerable to an extent. It's something I work on. It's not that you have to be necessarily vulnerable, but you have to let go of your past hurt, because you don't want your new person you're with to pay for your past pain or for the things that some people may have hurt you with. You don't want a new person. You don't want to take a bill. It's like you go to a restaurant. How would you feel if you're about to check out and the waitress bring you several bills, and you're like, why I have to pay for other people? And she's like, well, they didn't pay, so I expect you to pay, So yes, I think the biggest thing is when we hold resentment, it's very hard to connect with somebody else. When you hold resentment, you are not fully you. It's like, I think Winston Churchill said that. It's like when you have an enemy or you didn't forgive somebody, you take a poison and hope that another person die from it. It's like you have to release, you have to forgive. I have this practice that I do sometimes, and I recommend and I coach that as well. You need to write a letter to those people that hurt something, trigger something. You need to write a letter, every single detail about what happened. Cry it out, release it. Also write a letter for all the beautiful things. And each time you maybe you had a painful ending of relationship, if there was no crime but just like emotional pain, find the things you're grateful for, let go, release the bad stuff, take it as a lesson, and then when you are fresh, you're ready to connect. Muito inteligente, como todas as mujeres tem todo. I'm sorry, I need to start doing my Spanish lessons again, but I'll take it as a compliment. Muchas gracias. I wish Alina was here. American culture would kill you for saying men have a role. I don't men have a very important and crucial role, because without men standing strong, we cannot really relax into being women. So I have a lot of respect for men. I see men working, doing very, very hard things, but a man should respect himself. The problem, a lot of men kind of don't really realize this, and they get feminized, and they roll with that feminine energy, you know, asking women to take decisions, asking women to split things, you know, it's not fun. So I think that men should never give up being a man, give up their strengths for nothing. Yes, and women should never give up their femininity. Hello, Fatih. I'm very well, thank you. Getting eaten by mosquitoes, but following up my my desire to do a life outside. I'm at a very safe spot right now. It's very quiet and peaceful here. Yes, you should love and accept yourself and know yourself. It's not about being perfect, you know. It's not about being ideal. We all have our, you know, specific things about us, but it's just accepting who you are, and not try to pretend to be somebody else, because when you pretend to be somebody else, the person cannot find you, you know. No, it's not dangerous. Thank you, Fatih. You're such a gentleman. It's not dangerous. Where I am at a secured place right now. Not dangerous at all. And also, I came here in the daylight. Hi, everybody. You totally ignored my love. I don't see your love, but thank you. I think I tried too hard when I like a girl. Yeah, could be, could be. Most men, not most men, but a lot of times when you try to make an impression, you're doing it the wrong way. If you need my help, reach out to me. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, maybe in a month or two, I'm going to host a private event online, like a webinar or something like this. And all of you guys who have issues with the dynamics, when you realize you always seem to get it wrong, maybe push too hard or have the wrong approach, I will I can answer your questions. We can have like a group consult session and get to know each other, and it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be a lot better deals than talking to me personally. So I'm thinking about doing a little webinar, and if only a few people come, then you will get my 1 or 2 hours answering your personal questions, giving you my perspective. I have 7 or 8 years of experience. I was probably 95% of people getting the results they wanted. You know, there is always a couple that maybe were not so happy, but most were happy. I have a lot of people who actually follow me from a long time ago. CCGB, could you please post, if you're still here, could you please post a link to my membership? You know, Fatih, this is really strange. I also, when I'm on my iPhone, I cannot get any memberships. I don't know why. We'll see if Sherry could put a membership link. Oh, you want to give away a couple of memberships? Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Yes, I think she just posted. Thank you, CCGB. Thank you, Fatih. I appreciate that. I love having a members because some of the videos are going to be members only, and sometimes they're going to be comments only, members only, because we can stay on a conversation and people will not say terrible comments to me, or especially my friend. Yesterday I went live and some people were so disrespectful. And my friend Alina, she's kind of new to internet, you know, she's a very sweet person, and I was in a lot of pain seeing inappropriate comments that people were writing. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Fatih. You and a couple of other guys yesterday, you made our night. I know I thanked everyone yesterday, but you made our night, and you showed up like a gentleman, and all the other people who contributed positively, because I was ready to just say my internet is not working and run away, because I could not stand seeing people write mean things to my friend. For me, I've been here long enough to not take it to heart. Also, it does, how to say this, it does interrupt you. You know, when you see inappropriate things, it does feel like major interruption. So it's uncomfortable for all, but I felt very bad for my friend Alina, and I just was, you know, she wanted to come and connect and have a conversation, and here people just start writing very inappropriate comments. Thank you, Mike. Anyway, Fatih, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. That is so exciting for me. My channel was demonetized for a while. I unknowingly crossed some of the community guidelines. It's a very sometimes thin ice with YouTube, but I've learned better. I've learned some of my mistakes. Sorry. Sorry, guys, somebody's calling me. Am I back? Am I back? I'm sorry. Veronica, is that the phone light hitting your face, or is it your natural dazzle? Yes, there is a phone light here. But my skin does glow. I have been getting better sleep. So it's a combination, I would say. But I do have a ring light in front of me, yes. Russell asked, how do I become a member? CCGB could send you a link. It's in the chat. Alexander, Nika, but why are you ignoring me, or did I miss something? No, I'm not ignoring you. Sorry if connection is poor. Somebody says you are so international. Yes, I might call my channel International Woman of Mystery. I had a very close, very wonderful person in my life that used to call me International Woman of Mystery. He literally used to call me that. And I might I might rename my channel. But you know what, I like to be I like learning about the world, and I love creating a beautiful community. So Russell Klassen, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the club. So yes, also for the members, if I go live in some random places, or maybe I'm with some friends, or maybe I'm doing something behind the scenes, I am more likely to put it in my membership, or to put it in my coffee site or Patreon. I'm gonna sit down and think what I'm gonna do with my coffee site. I do offer short consultations on coffee site. Just reach out to me and I'll tell you what it is. And also, yes, I'm going to get intentional and tell you, you know, what perks and what interesting things you can get. And I would love to have you when I'm going to have my webinar, maybe in a month or two. So if we only have 5 people showing up, You will get all the strategy, all my answers, all my advice. Yeah, it's so beautiful because Elsa have a similar last name. We have one letter difference with Elsa. I'm sorry, my nose is. We have one letter difference. Yes, you can see my coffee side. If you have something, you have some dilemma, you have something that is short and you want my consultation, you can contribute to my coffee side, and I will write you a short strategy answer. Thank you, Fatih. Teshakura Derim. Veronica, you have a psychic air about you. I don't know about psychic, but I have a very strong intuition. Very, very strong intuition. And it's really an amazing guidance. Most women who are very feminine, who allow themselves to be in their feminine, they have a very, very strong intuition, because it's kind of our feminine survival mechanism. Oh, Yoshi says you have a God-given gift. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think we all do, and it's our duty to step into it and to use it, because it's given to us for a reason. That is a very beautiful comment. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Fatih. Yes. I don't know it so well, just a few words. But I kind of looked at your name and made my guess. So I don't think having psychic ability is good, but having intuition is okay. People call it different way, and when people have gifts and they can see things and feel things, it's gift given to a few. So I think that it's a weird thing to talk about. I'm actually very amazed that some people can see certain things. Never. There's some things you don't bring up. Okay, I looked at the light, so now I'm blind. I cannot see. I cannot see. I'm sorry. I have a strong intuition as well. Sometimes I get answers or see things before they happen in my dream. Sounds crazy. No, it doesn't. I know exactly what it is. Veronica, you are a versatile and impressive person. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you, Fatih. I appreciate it. Thank you. Александр. Да я по-русски писал до этого. Ну ладно, очень рад видеть русскую, слушать на английском. Удачи тебе. Я так и не понял, о чем канал. Канал о мужчинах и женщинах, о притяжении, о уважении, о том, что пора вернуть класс и красоту в отношениях между мужчинами и женщинами. И я вообще-то из Киева. Я и русская, и украинка по происхождению, но я выросла в Киеве. Хотелось бы увидеть мир как можно ближе. Thank you, Natty King. Would you move to Texas? I don't know. It will depend on a reason for moving. I love Texas, I do, but Texas in summer would kill me. I think I'm a classic. How you call it? Not spring bird. How you call it? I forgot. How do you call the people that go in winter to south for a while, but summer north? Yeah, I must be in north in summer. I'm sorry, because I'm dying in heat. Don't we tire you by keeping you standing? Isn't anywhere to sit? No, oh, you're such a gentleman, Fatih. No, thank you. I actually want to stand because I had some calls today and I had to sit. So I'm enjoying standing right now. Ideally, I would be, yes. Ideally, I would be walking, but it's too dark. You can see how dark it is here. Yeah. Ideally, I would be walking. Yeah. Um, but it's completely dark. Look at that. My car is just here, but here is a security complex. It's very, very safe here. It's a kind of like a hospital, and they just wave me that I'm safe and secure. I live in a very, very small town where it's safe, secure, nobody bothering nobody. So I'm very lucky. It's boring. If you don't have something to do, it's super boring, but I always have more to do than I can think of. So okay guys, I'm fading into the dark. I think I'm gonna be heading out. I still have some things I want to do. Let's see, what time is it? Yes, 9 o'clock. Perfect. Those of you guys who are in US, I don't want you to stay up late because of my lives. Yes, I see a vast and empty land behind you. Yes, it's just a walk to the forest. I live in north. Much more northern than Texas, but I love Texas. Texas is a fantastic state. Natty King says I live in Portugal. Um, yes, I'm very safe, guys. Don't worry. I'm safer than most people. I just didn't want to be at home today. I needed the fresh air, and I have some consultations today, and it was nice, but I don't like sitting. So ideally, I need to stand. Oh. Good night, Lahoma. Good night, everyone. Um, winter bird. Yeah, is it winter bird? Yes, I'm a winter bird. Except I love winter. I like coming somewhere warm in winter, but I love the snow too. So I do love winter, just not all 6 months. Thanks, Nicholas. Your camera is burning. Like my future without you. Yes. Hello, Shyam. All right, guys. Today we had a bit of a small talk and kind of funny live stream, but I really hope to bring you some insights, some positive things, and maybe a little bit of inspiration, a little bit women's mind decoding, a little bit of Slavic secrets, Slavic wisdom in my upcoming lives. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you, my new members. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Fatih. Сейчас Hoş geldiniz. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but welcome. Добро пожаловать. Everybody is welcome, but I choose to speak English because 90% of my audience is English speakers. Спокойной ночи, малыши. Спокойной ночи, малыши. Good night, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much. I hope that we can have sometimes a very light-hearted life where we can just laugh and have a great time. No hard feelings to anybody. No hard feelings. People can ask what they want to ask, assume what they want to assume. If somebody is disrespectful or mean, we'll have to put in time out. But I don't think that I should tell my life story to every person that randomly hops on a live. But it's okay. It's good, you know. It's actually very, very good. People are curious. But yes, about Texas, I see more questions about Texas. I've been to Houston and Dallas, and I absolutely love Texas. Love the people, love just so many beautiful things there. Great dynamic, incredible economy, so much pride for the country. I love it. Bye, Henry. You know, I really hope that one day you can get charged for calling people names without no reason, okay? Don't call me an R name because it just tells me that that's who you are, that you just assume things. I'm sorry that you were so poorly brought up. All right, my darlings. What's the weird food things you ever eaten? I don't try weird foods. Mm-mm. I love myself too much. No bugs, no. Oh, the only thing I weird is alligator in Florida. Alligator in Florida. Thank you, Florida's East Coast. Yeah, I love Florida too. One of my favorite states. And by the way, I love Turkey. I love Istanbul. I like I don't know. I don't like the politics. I'm tired of it. I love the people, you know, the mountain people, the village people. I love the belly dancing. I love the aliveness. Yes, you have to be very careful, but I like the energy. I like the passion. I love the food. I love the dance. So many things. I love. I would love to see Italy and Spain. I would love to see Austria. Actually, I would pretty much would like to see all over. Well, I would like to see all over the world. Argentina, Brazil, Canada, so many beautiful places. Politics aside, France, I would like to visit France again. Maybe Macron. Both husbands will retire by the time I come. Veronica, you're going to celebrate Oh, I don't want to. I don't celebrate it. I think it's fair that somebody is getting accountable for doing horrible things, celebrating deaths of a thought leader, a father, a husband. Who does this? But I'm not celebrating anybody being fired. I'm not that petty to, point. This is. I think it's fair. I think it's called accountability. But do I celebrate it? I don't care enough. I think it's well deserved, yes. But celebrating, not necessarily. I never been out of US. Yeah, no, it's okay. We've been keeping you up for a long time and starting to bother me. No, you're not keeping me up. If I really want to go, I close and I go. It means that I'm really enjoying it. Nobody can keep me up ever. But I appreciate you being such a gentleman, Fatih. I really do. It's rare to see when a man is thinking if the woman is comfortable. It's rare to see. You know this what's his name? Red Butler from Gone with the Wind. Clark Gable. I read a book about old Hollywood, and it was a little bit about Clark Gable. And people said how he was such a gentleman. He would always bring ladies chairs, drink, water. And you know, he's a bit of my old Hollywood crush because of his wit, because of his mind, because what a gentleman he was. And yes, he was always worrying that ladies are comfortable. I find it so beautiful. So thank you. I'm really, really safe, guys. I had a wonderful day today. I had some rest today. I had an amazing result with one of my clients. One of my clients is getting married. So I needed to go outside because I needed to breathe fresh air with you. Your accent when you say Veronica in internet is very nice. Thank you. Um, what's your favorite movie? Oh man, that should be another live stream on that. Come and celebrate with us. No, I don't care. I just want fairness. accountability. That's it. I don't like laughing at people when they fall because they're already suffering. But I like when things are fair. Unless it's something really, really comical and it not involve anybody's death, you know. Maybe I can laugh sometimes if it's really, you know, some things just comical. But anyway, yes, snowbirds. Yes, Dan. Yes, snowbirds. All right, my darlings. I do have to go now. I feel like I want to now. So thank you, everyone. Well, I know that he's not the man to admire, Casey. You have the right to have your feelings for him, okay? I accept that. What made you want to stream and brings the joy with your company? The desire to bring the joy and connect and build community for my channel. No, no, nothing is coming out behind me. I'm well, I promise you. All right, guys. Um, I was learning Spanish and then I took a break. So I need to go back. Anyway, my darlings, thank you so much. One of the best compliments you can do is subscribe to the channel if you enjoy it. You can also become a member, and you're very welcome. I want to have an uplifting community. We have a goal to bring class, respect, dignity, polarity, all the classic things back to back between men and women. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Patrick says you bring the joy just by being here. I'm just watching football. Ramrod, I know you know me from a long time ago. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, my dear friends. It's only 9 p.m. I have plenty time to rest, and I wish you a beautiful, delightful evening. I will see you next time. Thank you for joining, and write your thoughts below on the live if there is something you would like to share. Thank you. My broadcasts are unpredictable as of now, but once I know, I will post in a post section, in a community section when I'm gonna be live. So if I know I'm gonna be live at a certain time, I'll post, but most of the time I use my feminine energy clock, so it's unpredictable. But again, on the days that I have an idea, I will alert you in a community section. Have a beautiful night, everyone, and I will see you very soon. Good night. Bye-bye.